All right.
Okay, so welcome back, guys, to the Pat and Sebby Podcast.
Yes,
Coming with
yes,
y'all with
yes.
another straight up banger. So today we're mostly gonna
We're
be.
good.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna be the main thing about today. We're gonna be doing a mock draft. Yeah, mock draft.
Yeah, the 2021 mock draft. Our take on like what everything's gonna happen with
Yeah.
everything that's going on. And today,
Mhm.
hopefully, we might have our very first guest. His name's Amon. He's a really good friend of ours, and we plan
Yeah, he
to
knows a
be
lot about football. All that.
right, and we plan to be having him with us. So, to get us started, Sebi, talk about
Yes, sir.
your take on this year's draft.
All right. Well, before we start the mock draft, I think that this year's draft class, it's so loaded, bro. Bro, because
Yeah,
any team in the top 10 in this draft could get an elite future top 5 quarterback. Any team, and even in the top 15, can get a future top 5 receiver. There's two great running backs, Najee Harris and Travis Etienne. The
right.
linemen are great in this draft. The draft is loaded, but I would say the weakest point in this draft is the probably the corners. To be honest,
Right. Well,
yeah,
I
but
mean, some of the corners. I mean, the
yeah,
early
yeah,
like
yeah,
top 10 corners are really good. But apart from
yeah. They're
that,
really good.
I
Yeah,
think I think this draft might help a lot of teams boost
yeah,
and be able to help what they need. So
yeah. And I'm just gonna say I think that the team that is gonna win the draft this year. I think is gonna be the Dolphins. Who do you think it is gonna be, bro?
well, I mean, yeah, the Dolphins have like what three, no, two first rounds and like three second rounds, something crazy like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
they
they
could
can,
get bro so much depth.
all right, okay. So
All right,
let's head into
the mock
our
draft.
mock draft. So this mock draft is our me and Sebi's mock draft. Our take.
Yeah,
We both agreed on what we think is gonna be the order of the draft, or like what is the order of the draft, but who's gonna draft who.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Sebi, who is our first prospect to be drafted?
All right, with the first pick, I got the Jaguars. I mean, this is pretty obvious. Everybody knows who's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be Trevor Lawrence. It's obvious, bro. Because Trevor Lawrence, bro, he's so good. He's like what 6'6", 230. Great size for a quarterback. He has an arm. He probably one of the best quarterback prospects, probably in the league that college has ever seen. To be honest,
Right, right. Well, I mean, I think you're reaching over, but Trevor Lawrence is.
what?
I don't think the best prospect we've ever seen, but I think
No, no,
he's
yeah, not we've ever seen, but
he's definitely up there.
yeah,
He
yeah,
he's just so good, and he did so many great things with Clemson. As you're watching right now. Um, apart from
yep.
that, I'm just really sad seeing him go to the Jaguars because you
I
know
mean,
so many.
I'm
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it depends. If the Jaguars can play this right, do a couple trades, get a couple good people that can help him. I think he is definitely the first stepstone to rebuilding that
I,
franchise.
and probably making it a dynasty. But what do you think about Urban Meyer? What do you think their relationship is going to be between Trevor and Urban?
Oh, I think it's gonna be great. I mean, they played well. They Urban Meyer being a ex college coach, he
Yeah,
they both definitely have that like college mentality and like college games, and I think they could bring
yeah,
a new and exciting game of like of
hmm
incorporating college football plays into the NFL, which we've seen from a couple teams, like the
hmm
Chiefs with all the wild card stuff. I'm not saying he's from Andy Reid's from like an ex college coach. I'm just saying
yeah.
they're implementing those new fun plays, and Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence they both brought spectacular new things to the game. So I think that's gonna be awesome. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
as I mean, mostly everyone who knows and a single thing about football or about the draft knows that Trevor Lawrence is gonna go first. and that's our first prospect. So
Well, yeah, and one more thing. Who's your comparison to who do you think Trevor Lawrence? What do you think Trevor Lawrence comparison is in
in the
NFL wise?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
Yeah,
I can see that. I
I
can see
think
that.
he's almost as tall as Josh Allen, if not as tall. He's
Hmm.
athletic, and he also has not as much as a cannon as Josh Allen has, but he definitely has some power on his arm,
Yeah,
and he's really
yeah, he has a great arm.
yeah, he's really good at throwing the ball. So I think I'll compare him to Josh Allen.
My comparison for him, I would. To be honest, I would rate him the same. I would rate him a Josh Allen type player because yeah, like as the things you said, he's athletic. He can throw the ball well. He makes good decisions, well, and all that. But he's a great pick for the Jaguars. Great pick for the Jaguars. At number two, the New York Jets. Now this could have gone in multiple ways. Like it could have went they could have went linemen. They could have went even receivers. To be honest, with Devonta Smith or Jalen Waddle or Jamar Chase. But for me, I think I don't. I'll say this in a minute. I haven't taken Zach Wilson, but I don't think Zach Wilson. To be honest, I don't think he's that good of a prospect. To me at least, to me, because from the very few BYU games,
Be-
yeah, BYU games that I saw this year, yeah. Yeah, I mean he forced when the play breaks down, he can get out of the pocket and make great plays on a run, bro. Because whenever the play breaks down, right? He did it
yeah,
too. When the games I saw, when he played against Coastal, like the plays broke down, he came out of the pocket, he got the first or something. But in the games I saw, there wasn't much of that. He can do it, but there wasn't much of that. There was more of just like slanging deep balls if nothing else is open, and that could be a good thing. But like sometimes he tends to force it into double coverage, and
right.
I don't think that's like a good tendency to have. And he does he forces the ball a lot too. That's what I've noticed because in the UCF, UCF game, in the bowl they had, he had a great game, but he was forcing way too many passes. He was over the middle, over the top. He missed out on a lot of check down opportunities because he was looking for like the big play, and I could see like yeah, but at the same time you just got to take the check down. Sometimes you can't just force the ball. That's just my opinion, to be honest.
Right, I totally agree. I think that, um, well, if I think the Jets are gonna pick Zach Wilson. I'm not saying I would pick Zach Wilson, but I mean,
Mm,
personally, so first of all, I don't think the Jets should move away from my boy Sam Darnold, but unfortunately, that's what I think is going to happen. And the quarterback that I think
yeah,
they're going to take is Zach Wilson. And you're right, Zach Wilson. I mean, he's been really good, but I don't think he is what the Jets need.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
and that's the other side. But the good side about the Jets is that if somehow, because they have a new coach, so I haven't seen their new scheme. I don't see how
yeah.
he's going to move the new offense. I'm thinking about if Robert
Mhm.
Saleh can incorporate Zach Wilson as like their main quarterback and make him
Yeah.
the quarterback they need for the rest, and incorporate him with the really good wide receivers they have, like or not Robbie Anderson, um, well whatever receivers they're gonna get in the future, he could be a
Yeah.
really good prospect. I don't think he's the best among quarterback
Yeah.
classes apart from Trevor Lawrence, but I think he could eventually fit in the Jets offense.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I can feel it. As we look at the highlights here, like he's great. He's great at getting out of the pocket if the play breaks down, like on like option plays. He's great at doing it, but when he needs to do, it's like when he doesn't need to do it, he doesn't, and when he does need to do it, he just doesn't do it.
For yeah,
Yeah, but who do you compare Zach Wilson to in the NFL?
a like baby Russ, because he can.
Mm.
I'm not saying I'm not comparing him that I think he's at his
Nah,
level,
yeah,
because
no,
obviously he's
no, no.
not. But I'm saying he does
Yeah.
what Russ does. He's really good at escaping the pocket and creating those
Hmm.
plays. Eventually, not necessarily having to run for yards, but also good at
Yeah.
analyzing whether guys are down the field and throwing the ball down the field and getting a couple good plays. He's a playmaker like Russ is, or he can have the potential to be a playmaker like Russ is.
Well, To be honest, I had him like if if like if he fixed that issue that he had when it's not necessary scrambling out of the pocket, when it is necessary to scramble, I had him compared to Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray he can throw the ball like really well. We saw it this year.
Right.
He's a great scrambling quarterback.
Right.
And when he throws great on the run, and that's like Zach Wilson. The only major difference they have is that Zach Wilson is what like 6'1", 6'2", and Kyler Murray is like what 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I think he could be a Kyler Murray if he just improves on those areas. But that's what NFL coaches are for. Um,
Exactly right. Exactly right. So let's move on to our number
third
3 pick
pick, Mhm.
in
and
the NFL 2021 draft. Well, according to us, of course. Uh,
the Dolphins.
the Dolphins do have the pick. Who do you think it's gonna be?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Devonta Smith, and I didn't want to do this pick, but I feel like it's gonna happen because the Heisman season he just had, like we haven't seen a receiver win the Heisman in what, like 20 years, like a whole like what,
Right.
a
I
century.
mean, I
Yeah,
personally think it should have been Jalen Waddle, but he got,
me
he had
too.
his injury. But I
Yeah,
think,
me personally,
as we'll see in the future, Jalen Waddle would be a top pick, but he would have
yeah,
definitely been it for
yeah. I
sure.
mean, well, Devonta Smith is a great prospect. He my comparison to him quickly is he reminds me of a like a Devontae Adams type player, and it's not because of his name or nothing. It's just because he can high point the football great. He can go up and make great catches. His route running is borderline elite, and he gets separation really well. His after the catch, he's so good. I would say he he's like right beneath Jalen Waddle in yards after the catch in all of college football. But
Right.
yeah, to me, Devonta Smith, I think he could. I think most likely, yeah, he could be a like maybe probably even a top 5 receiver. But my comparison for him is like top
Top
10 because I don't think.
5. Wait, like during the league, like next year, like after the season ends, he's
No,
gonna,
like not
or the rookie
like in his
class.
prime,
Oh,
like in
like
his
overall.
prime.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you think he's gonna? Well, wow, that's saying a lot. Okay. Well,
But I would say that's a little bit of a reach, but like most likely top 10 because like his skills is he's just a great NFL prospect.
right. Yeah, no, I agree. And what I see is that he's just he has some wheels, man, and
Yeah.
he's kind of one of he reminds me of what CD Lamb was before him. Is he has was I
Mm,
think CD's route running is way better than his, but his his
mm,
ability to create plays when he has the like after the catch, what he can do
yeah.
with the ball and his footwork and everything. I think he's a really good receiver. I mean, so good that he won the Heisman. But I do
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
as you said, he's still inferior to Jalen Waddle. But we all know
yeah.
Jalen Waddle got injured, so that's not what happened. But yeah, that's our number 3 draft pick. It's the Miami Dolphins who would be drafting him.
Now at number 4, I personally I got my favorite quarterback in the whole draft at going to the Atlanta Falcons, Justin Fields.
Right.
And with Justin Fields, I mean, people are saying that he's QB3 in the class. When, to be honest, I think he's QB2. I mean, he's better than
Yeah,
Zach
yeah,
Wilson,
he's
in my
but he
opinion.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I think
Yeah, yes,
Zach
because
Wilson is he's not overrated, but he's just not all that. If that makes
yeah,
sense.
he's definitely not QB2. I would put him at QB4 behind Justin Fields and Trey Lance. But
Hmm.
I have Justin Fields going at this spot because, well, obviously, the Falcons they need a new quarterback because Matt Ryan, what his cap hit is like 18 mil, something like
Oh
that.
right, I want to talk about that actually. Um, they were they were taking, or I was watching another show the other day, and they were saying that he and Julio might be staying. Now I don't I
Mm,
wouldn't see how that's gonna happen, right? Because I mean,
yeah,
they have just so much cap space. It's or so now so much cap space. They're drowning in so much cap space that they can't really keep him.
Yeah, I wouldn't. To be honest, I wouldn't keep Matt Ryan. His
But
contract is too big.
I do think that they're gonna release him and, as you said, draft um
Justin
Justin
Fields.
Fields.
Yeah, my pro comparison to Justin Fields for now I'm saying like my comparison to him is he's like Russ to me, because he when like I said, when the play breaks down, he can scramble out of the pocket and make throws on the run. He can tuck it and get the first down if he needs to. He has a great arm.
Right.
But the only downside to Justin Fields for me is he tends to stay on one read too much. Let's say like the play design, like Chris Olave. If Chris Olave is like his like he's the main person, like the main receiver on this route, the like the main read. If he runs a corner route and it's not there, Justin Fields isn't gonna he's not gonna just like look around. He's gonna wait for him to get open because that was the main read. But I think if he can improve that aspect of his game, he can really be probably even a top 5, top 3, or top 3 quarterback, because his skill is so good.
Right. Right. No. Yeah. I agree. I agree with what you're saying. He is definitely up there. He's really good, but I still think that he could, like with Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna be sad watching him leave, going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Um, I'd rather have him in the
Well,
Cowboys or in any other team. Except, I mean, maybe
he's not really in a bad situation,
right.
because he has like the wide receiver 1 is Julio and his wide receiver 2 is what's his name, Calvin Ridley.
Right.
Yeah, if he can learn behind Matt Ryan for a year, and Matt Ryan teaches him, like, wait, is Matt Ryan's contract up this year?
Yeah, think so.
Then Justin Fields can come in right away and start. Well, that's the best pick for Justin Fields, and I wouldn't like put him, if there's a preseason. I would put him in the preseason. If he does good, I would start him right away. But if there's no preseason like there was this past season, to be honest, I would probably like bring in a quarterback from free agency like they did with Lamar. Like Lamar's first starting season, when he won MVP, they brought in Robert Griffin III, and Robert Griffin, like, he learned with Robert Griffin III teached him, like, yeah, like he taught him.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how to put this.
Right. No, I agree. Justin Fields could be definitely great with them, and that's
Yeah,
our 4th draft
pick
prospect picked by the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's move on to
the Cincinnati Bengals. At the 5th pick, to me, it was between two things here. For me, it was between Jamar Chase or Rashawn Slater, and I chose Rashawn Slater because Rashawn Slater, I'm not saying he's the best lineman in the draft, but to me he's the most like day one ready like lineman in the draft. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, because Panisi, well, he was great for Oregon, but he's like more of a, I don't want to say boomer bust, but he's gonna be good. He's gonna be really good, but like they needed to progress him into that first, or he could surprise everybody like Justin Jefferson did. But right now, I'm going Rashawn Slater, because Rashawn Slater, he was great against Ohio State. Rashawn Slater, he's just he's strong. I mean, he's just the best. I'm not the best lineman, but the most like he can come into the league on day one in the regular season, week 1, and he can go up with the best of them. Like if I don't know what the Bengals schedule next season is, but if they go up against the top edge rusher, I truly believe that Rashawn Slater can hold his own, because how tall is he? Like, let me look it up, because I really
he's a big human. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he's a big human, but I mean, he's 6'3". His wingspan is like 6'6". He reminds me like a better Matt Pert, and that's not a really good comparison. I'm just saying that because of his
Yeah.
wingspan. But
Right.
let me see who's a good tackle to compare Sean Slater to. A great pass blocker, a great run
How
blocker.
about mm, I'd say let's go Cowboys. Crawford. He's
Mm,
he's a guy that just you could definitely or definitely want to use in your
yeah,
team,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
apart from
And
that,
Tyron Crawford's like what 6'4",
right, he's
282. There are a lot of similarities.
right, right. So I think he could definitely be the one for them, or definitely is the one for them.
Well,
If I was them,
yeah,
I would definitely
yeah. I would
pick
take
him.
Sean Slater.
But
Yeah, like probably yeah.
that's our take on him, right? It's probably not
Hmm.
gonna happen knowing the decisions people
Yeah,
decide to do, right?
yeah, yeah.
But
Uh,
okay, so let's move on to the next pick.
the sixth pick, and this is the Eagles pick. Now, I don't like the Eagles. People should know why I'm a Giants fan, but
All right.
with this pick, who did they just sign? Like in Nick Serini, something like that. Nick Serrani, and Noah Howie.
Yeah, he's
Like Noah Howie. The obvious pick here it would be Jamar Chase because Jamar Chase is the perfect fit for them. He's like he could play in a slot, he could play on a boundary anywhere.
100%.
But
Right.
I think that they're not gonna take Jamar Chase, but there is a chance they don't take this player by the name Micah Parsons.
That's who
Micah
I think
Parsons,
they're gonna pick.
his background check was a little. We talked about it last week. It was a little uh
Right.
little weird, but um yeah, Michael Parsons, he's a beast, bro. He can play. He can play outside backer. He can play even play inside backer. He has great coverage skills. He can tackle really well. Really reform tackling skills. Really reform football player. Really reform linebacker in general. He can. I think that he could really come in the Eagles front office and really make an impact like right away. For
Right.
me,
Yeah. No, I
I mean
think
his
Micah Parsons he's one of those guys. I want to compare him to. Well, I think he could be as good as currently if he does everything well. And the Eagles, I mean, the Eagles are not going to cultivate him
yeah.
like he needs to be cultivated because the Eagles suck. But if
The
the
Eagles are
Eagles could,
trash.
right, if the Eagles could somehow, um, if the Eagles could somehow manage, Howie's horrible, but if the Eagles could somehow manage to turn Micah Parsons into something really good, he could be at a Bobby Wagner level in like
Ooh,
four
I knew he
years.
was gonna say that. I knew
Yeah,
he was gonna say that.
yeah, because I think Bobby is he's really good, and I think he
Yeah,
could be, and I think Michael
he's a great
Parsons,
tackler.
yeah, great, like he has a really good ability to read plays, so I think he could be
Yeah,
as
yeah.
good as Bobby Wagner.
My comparison from like a probably like a Fred Warner because his coverage skills is Michael Parsons' coverage skills is great. They're elite. Tackling is great, and ability to replay is great. Can be that vocal leader you need on the field like Fred Warner is. Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's my comparison. But
definitely.
uh, coming in at number 7, the Detroit Lions. Now they're in a little bit. What? All right,
I
before we name this
Wait,
pick,
hold on.
what
Before you
what
start,
what what do we
before
think?
you say anything, sorry for the highlights. Kind of got a quick issue, but we'll just have to move on without the highlights. Sorry for that. Okay, anyways, keep going.
Um, before we start, before I name this pick, bro, what do you think about the Jared Goff Matt Stafford trade?
Oh right. If you guys saw last podcast, we
Somebody called me.
we got a question from someone asking us about there was a rumor that there the Lions were gonna trade Matthew Stafford to the Rams for Jared Goff, and
Yup.
we completely messed up, dude. We were like it's not gonna happen. It's not a good play. Jared Goff is the
Yeah,
golden
like
boy, but that didn't go
well,
our way.
I honestly think that the Lions won this trade, even though they're taking on
Oh,
Matt Stafford's.
obviously, because
I mean not Matt
they
Stafford.
gave 2 first rounders. They gave him Jared Goff. Who that helps? That helps the Texans because if you're gonna give 2 first rounders and your current
Yeah.
quarterback who made it to the Super Bowl for Matthew Stafford,
Hmm.
what do you Texans are gonna be like? Hey, yo, you won this for Deshaun? Well,
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
Rams
Yeah.
gave 2 first rounders for Matt Stafford, and Matt Stafford
Yeah.
is not as good as Deshaun, so you're gonna have to give us like 4 first rounders for Deshaun, or and something
Ooh.
else. So
Without
you're right.
what I mean, yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a great trade. The line, I mean, the Rams, they got rid of what's his name, Jared Goff's
Right.
massive
I
contract.
think you're right. It's a really good trade for both of them. The thing
Yeah,
is, I um I don't think they are gonna the Rams are gonna be able to do anything with Matt Stafford
oh, you
because
don't.
they've been revolving their team so much around Jared Goff. It's just they're gonna have to make
Yeah.
so much switches. But continue with your take.
Okay. Well, I have the Lions taking Jamar Chase out of LSU, and this is a great pick for the Lions, even though they're losing their two main receivers and Kenny. Well, it is. It's not like it's most likely they're losing him, but we never know. Kenny Galladay. Hopefully he goes to the Giants. That's me and Marvin Jones. But I mean, no, yeah, Marvin Jones. But Jamar Chase, he showed he was great in the LSU natty run last 2 years ago I think it was.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was great. He really can separate off the line really good. He's great after the catch. He can high point the football for like what 5'11" dude, 6'1" dude, 6 foot dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just everything you would want. I think his pro comp would be probably like a miniature Stephon Diggs, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's I couldn't have thought of a better comparison. He's just as elusive as Stephon, and just as he can create as much plays as Stephon has.
Yeah.
He's also a great route runner. So let's
What's the eighth? The Panthers. The Panthers. I have them taking Trey Lance, North Dakota State.
yeah.
Trey Lance, he threw what 28 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. That's bro. I would pay to have Trey Lance fall to 11, but I think the Panthers are going to take him because for me it was between Kyle Pitts or Trey Lance, but I haven't taken Trey Lance because Trey Lance he has a great arm. He can scramble out of the pocket.
Right.
He can make plays where there is none. He's that vocal leader you need on offense as your quarterback. Like he can pretty much like I don't want to say do everything, but he can do everything.
Right. Yeah. No, I completely agree. He is one of those guys. I don't want to. This is gonna sound bad. He's like one of those guys that can potentially grow to be like Patrick Mahomes. Like Patrick Mahomes
Okay.
has everything. Like he has Patrick Mahomes. There's
Oh
not one
yeah, we
thing
didn't.
he can't do.
He can do everything.
Right. He's just so good, and I think he could be as good as Mahomes under the right coach. I don't know if the
I mean Matt
Pan.
Rule,
Yeah, I don't think if because I don't know Andy Reid's like
Andy
the
Reid is
one of the
top
greatest.
five
He's
coaches
no
ever.
top two or ever. Right now he's top two.
Yeah, yeah,
He's only behind Belichick, and I still think Belichick is the best coach ever. But
yeah.
right now he's only behind Belichick, and he I don't know if the Panthers have a coaching staff able to produce someone like Mahomes, and they don't unless I don't know if they're gonna keep Teddy B, but
I
I
wouldn't,
think
to be honest.
I would, and let me tell
Or
you, I would, and let me tell you why. you make Teddy B play one more year with you,
Hmm.
so Trey Lance can like a Patrick Mahomes, Alex Smith type thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
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 yeah. So you can teach him, tell him about the league, and then the next year you're gonna have to part ways with Teddy B,
yeah. Like yeah, take control.
and then make Trey Lance take over.
Trey Lance, if he has all the weapons that Teddy B has as of this season, okay, if he has that, okay, if Trey Lance, he would be so scary with a Robbie Anderson, a Curtis Samuel, a DJ Moore, and a Christian McCaffrey.
Right.
That's scary, bro. But coming in at number 9, the Broncos. I'm taking Caleb Farley, and I don't have him taking Patrick Surtain because to me, Caleb Farley, personally, I think Caleb Farley is better because Caleb Farley, he's like 6'2", great man-to-man corner. His zone coverage is it's shaky, but you can work on it.
Right.
You can tell he's played receiver before. He's a great athlete. He runs like it was recorded in high school. He ran like a 4.29 40
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
He plays great off the ball. He tracks the ball really well. He's like that. He's like that guy. He's like that guy you would want to be your cornerback. Cornerback one, obviously. And he can learn how to be in better coverage skills with guys like AJ Boye and Bryce Callahan because AJ Boye obviously he's a better man-to-man corner, but Bryce Callahan he's a I mean he's like a decent to good zone coverage corner in my opinion.
Yeah. No. Definitely, I would also rather the Broncos take Caleb instead of Patrick S because I mean, if he can fall to number 10 spot, that would be awesome. And
Yeah.
apart from that, that's just me being a Cowboys fan. But he's also he's a really good playmaker. He can lock people down, and he can also
Hmm.
read plays as well as anyone we've mentioned before him.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to see how the Broncos are going to incorporate him because the Broncos, well, they were known for their defense a long
Yeah, in
time ago,
2015, that
and if they can
ooh.
rebuild a type of defense like they had before and incorporate Caleb Farley with that defense, he could possibly grow to be like what was his name?
Champ Bailey?
Yeah, he could he
Mm,
c- he
okay.
could he could potentially grow to be like a Champ Bailey type. Um,
Okay, well now for the Dallas
let me do
Cowboys.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
let me do
I
this.
was about to
Okay,
ask you.
for the Dallas Cowboys, the number 10 pick, I have us picking Patrick Surtain the
Same thing.
second. I think. Oh man, he's my favorite prospect of the entire first round draft. I think
Yeah.
I think that he would be an awesome fit for us. And since we're rebooting defense, and since we got Dan Quinn, former Legion of Boom defensive coordinator,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if he could rebuild, would because we have
Y'all's,
a solid or not a solid defense because we have like one of the worst
y'all's
defenses, but
front, y'all's front
we have
seven is
no
solid.
yeah no and our current like our young talent that we might get, and you got Trayvon Diggs in one side,
Yeah,
and then you could put uh, Patrick in the other side,
like they
and
was at
have young
Alabama.
talent. Yeah, like exactly, and that's gonna be
The
crazy.
chemistry, like the chemistry is already there.
Apart from that, they're gonna be reunited with old teammates.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be.
it's great.
That's
It's
the
great.
best thing that could happen.
All right, at number 11, my New York Giants, the New York Football Giants. I have them taking Jalen Waddle.
Right. Yeah.
I would be so happy if we got Jalen Waddle because before he got injured, Jalen Waddle was my wide receiver one in the draft. Jalen Waddle, off the bat, my pro comparison to him is Tyreek Hill, straight like that. Because Jalen Waddle, bro, he can create so many. Once he's so good after the catch, like he can make. I think he can make anybody in the NFL miss. To be honest with you, he can make anybody miss. He can outrun
That's
them.
bold.
He
That's
can run
bold.
with the best of them. His elusiveness is great. His ball carry vision is great. He works great in the slot, and he works great at the outside for somebody that's 5'11". I would be so happy with this pick.
Oh, let me go into that. I know that you personally, since we talked a lot, that you love Jalen Waddle, and
Yeah,
rightfully so. He's, in my opinion, the number one receiver in this uh
draft class.
in this draft class.
Hmm.
The thing is that, I mean, the elephant in the room, the injury scare. He
Yeah,
uh he had a really big injury, like an injury like Tua had.
yeah, yeah.
He probably would have been picked before if it wasn't for the scare. But
Hmm.
Jalen Waddle, I think he can, if he can rehabilitate and then become as good as he was before he got injured,
Yeah.
you guys would be getting the steal of the draft.
Mm.
And
Okay.
and
Oh yeah, I would
seeing
love that. Oh my
seeing
god.
young talent with young talent, having Daniel Jones with Jalen Waddle, and seeing how they work out,
Yeah.
seeing how your coach does it. I just seeing how Jason Garrett
Oh my gosh.
figures them
Yeah.
out.
Don't remind me.
But
Oh
I
my.
think Jalen Waddle is a really good it's a really good pick for you guys.
Yeah, well, at number 12, the 49ers, I finally have Penei Sewell going off the board to the San Francisco 49ers. And I know they have, what's his name? They have Trent Williams, and on the other side of him, the right tackle they took in the, what's his name? Right,
Boza?
no.
Oh, right tackle. My bad.
Yeah.
That's not what I think. Okay. Right, right,
McGlinchey.
right, right, right.
Yeah, McGlinchey. His contract is up next year, so was Trent's. I mean, if they can, I don't think they're going to bring both of them guys back because they still need to pay good money for some of the free agents in 2020
Right.
and 2022. But if they can, they could possibly let one of them walk and just have the Penei Sewell there. I would personally let Mike McGlinchey walk. I wouldn't let Trent Williams walk because Trent Williams,
Nah,
he's like the backbone of this 49ers offensive line.
100%. And I want to say something real quick. I think you guys caused the downfall to the Niners last week or last year. Is
Why do you say that?
your stadium? You share it with the Jets, and
Uh,
when they played the Jets, I mean, was it like the first like 2 weeks, right?
yeah,
All their
yeah.
guys got injured, man. You gotta, I don't know, call someone and
Uh,
tell them to fix
I
up
mean,
that field,
yeah.
man. You
It means
Dak,
sad.
like, come on, man. You just gotta fix that up, man. You gotta
The
fix
the
that up.
49ers would have been so good this year with Nick Bosa and all them, but hey,
But then you guys came
yeah,
in and were like, well, not you guys, your field. I'm surprised you didn't have more injuries, probably because the cleats who were and all that in that type of field. But
yeah, yeah.
but
I
I
mean,
keep
nah,
going.
that's what they say. That's what they say. I mean,
Bro, they sued you guys. The Niners I don't know if they sued, but I'm pretty sure they filed a complaint against y'all stadium.
I don't even know, bro. To be honest.
Like you got half their injury in offense, half their defense
Oh
and
my
offense
god.
injured. But
Uh,
all right, yeah,
Not number 13. The Chargers, it's pretty simple.
Christian.
Samuel Cosme, this is a given for me. Like you need to protect Justin Herbert. You're a franchise quarterback, and yeah, that's it. He has great length. He's a great pass. He's a decent run blocker, great pass blocker. This is just an obvious pick for me for the Chargers.
Right, I think it is too. Well, that's if he doesn't go earlier.
Yeah,
But I think he could really fit with the offense the Chargers trying to make. Fit with a
hmm
Herbert, make Herbert take less shots, get
yeah.
sack. Because I mean, if you could, the thing the Chargers want to do is you want to build an offense around Herbert. That's one of the
Yeah,
that's your quarterback, and Herbert, in my opinion, is going to be Rookie of the Year because you know how the league's biased to quarterbacks,
yeah. The bias. Yeah,
and he was the best quarterback in the draft in last year's draft class.
yeah.
So if you can build a good offense, incorporate him to the offense you need to run with Justin Herbert, you're
hmm
gonna you're gonna have a pretty good offense in a couple years.
Yeah. Well, at number 14, the Vikings. I was about to take an edge because this draft class is loaded with edges, but I'm taking an offensive lineman, Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle out of Virginia Tech. I mean, you need to protect your quarterback, whether that be Kirk Cousins or if you choose to move on from Kirk Cousins, you need to protect him because that O line is so bad.
I know I totally agree with you. They're gonna pick Christian. They really need an O line, man. I mean, props.
It's
As
just so
much as I
bad.
don't like um Kirk Cousins,
Yeah,
props to him for doing what he did with a horrible line.
yeah. I
And
mean, yeah. I
and
don't know how.
and, and more props to uh Cook, cause he
Oh
totally
yes, yes,
he
yes.
went off with a horrible old line.
Trash. Yes, bro. I don't.
So
He's
props to him. He
yeah,
does. Dalvin Cook deserves all the praise he gets.
yeah. Well, at number 15, I have a little shocker here.
Mac the man.
I yep, I haven't taken Mac Jones because I don't think that Cam is the guy. To be honest, I think he could go to a team like the Bears. I think he would fit
No,
really good with the
Cam
Bears.
is not gonna stay in the Patriots. He's
Yeah, he had
gonna.
a
I think he's. I mean, it depends where he goes. He might, as you said, he might go to the Bears because I mean the Bears, if they don't move away from Trubisky, that
yeah.
they're gonna keep being bad for the next as long as they have him. But Cam is, or I'm not gonna say. I was about to say Cam is built like Trubisky, but no, Trubisky is built like not
Yeah,
built,
he's yeah.
but
We're not built, but like
his type of quarterback form. He's like Cam, like
yeah,
the runaway, run around the pocket and like throw questionable throws,
yeah.
and that's what. And since the Bears are already used to that, I think Cam could fit nicely and fit right in the slot for their quarterback position. And
Well,
well,
I'm just getting word that apparently
right.
I think that our guest is about to join the call. We just need to
All
yeah, he's
right.
about to join the call.
Okay. Well, keep talking about Okay, so the Patriots taking Mac. Let's talk about Mac.
Yeah, okay. Um Mac Jones, I don't want to say he's overrated, but he's not as good as people like make him out to be. Mac Jones he's not even that really. I think he was made by his wide receivers and his great O line and his great running back, but he can be. Anybody that's coaching under Bill Belichick can be elite, except probably hurts to say, but probably not Cam because we already saw and well, I don't know, that's really a reach because he didn't have no O line help, he didn't have no receiver help, but if they can get some wide receiver and O line help in free agency,
Right.
and they have Mac Jones or Mac Jones, and they can throw him in there, and it would be uh. I think that could be their quarterback, their franchise quarterback. Now that Tom is in Tampa.
Right.
All right, number 16 here on my board. Where our guest is here.
Uh, hold up. He was here. I hold up. I'm gonna move us over here. Hold up. Okay. Our guest is here.
All right, you
All
guys hear me?
right.
Hey, what up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How you
we
doing?
hear you.
All
We
right.
hear you.
All right, what's good?
Okay, so
All right.
you're our first guest ever. His name. Introduce yourself.
Uh, um, this is bizarre. All right, hi. My name is Amon, and kind of a football enthusiast. I like
Oh my
following teams,
gosh.
and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep, yep. All right, all right. At number 16. All right, at number
You
16.
can also call me Big Daddy if you really want.
All right, all
But
right, all right, all right. At number 16. At number 16. At number 16.
Right.
We got the Arizona Cardinals. I got him taking Kyle Pitts out of Florida. Kyle Pitts, bro, like it hurts me to have him taking this low because I'm a Florida fan. But at the same time, the Cardinals they need it. I mean, I don't know Dan Arnold. I don't think he's the guy to be honest. Because Dan Arnold, Dan Arnold,
Yeah,
he's not. Yeah,
he's
he.
not all that. He's not
But
winning.
they have. I don't know if Larry's gonna retire, but they have as of right now they have D Hop, Larry, Christian Kirk, and Andy Isabella. If they can put in Kyle Pitts with Kyler Murray, I think that they can really be like probably even a 13-3 team next year.
Oh,
And
damn.
Kenyon Drake just had a I wouldn't say good year, but he had a okay year. And if he could, or you can bring in Aaron Jones free agency depending on how much he costs, and yeah, that'll be a great offense. Great offense.
Wait, Amon, what's your opinion on the Cardinals' current offense? Like, what do you think they need or could do to make them a contender?
So I think the Cardinals, their offense, as in like threats, like they have a bunch of like, uh, D Hop is obviously a deep threat. Like D Hop could go, or
Yeah,
he could be a short, he could be everything. D Hop could run a post and he'll catch it, or he could run a streak and he'll catch it, or he can just
yeah,
run a slant and he'll catch it. But I think the most they need to work on is their backfield with a new running back. Kenyon Drake is all right, but he needs some work. I think that's what it
yeah,
is. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Kenyon Drake needs to adapt to the system that the Cardinals have, which is it's most of the time the ball is getting like the ball is getting passed. Even like the Cardinals, even when if you really like watch their games, like even when their run plays, like it's mostly like it's not really a run play, it's a pass play. He just runs to like a swing, he swings or something, and then
Yeah.
they toss the ball to him. So that's I think that he just needs to adapt to that and he'll fit into the system. But I think O line could use some work
Hmm.
and the Cardinals offense is a contender. That's what
Right.
I think.
So,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
agree with our pick of putting Kyle Pitts in the
And the tight
in
end
the
position.
in the Cardinals offense?
I'm gonna be honest. I think the Cardinal, yeah, a new tight end, yeah, for sure. Because the Christian Kirk and D Hop and like Sebby said, Larry Fitzgerald, like
Or I think Larry's gone
Larry's
after this
old.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know he's old, but I mean, what's it called? But Christian Kirk is underrated receiver, and they also have Andy. Did they get? I don't think they got rid of Andy Isabella.
No, they
He's on the
didn't. They're still
bench.
there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Andy Isabella is really fast. I think he could help them on like plays where D Hop because like I mean I don't know how NFL coaches think, but if I go against D Hop, I'm putting him in double coverage, triple coverage, however many people I could get on him. So Christian Kirk is going to be a threat down the field as well. So I think
Yeah.
that'll help him a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's
And
move
Andy
on.
Isabella.
Let's move on to our
With our 17th pick,
17th pick.
the Raiders. I had them taking a receiver here, but I backed out of it. Right. I have them
Yeah,
taking the edge. Quiddy Pay.
I agree.
And for me, Quiddy Pay, I think he's the best edge in the draft. One of the best edges in the draft. He's not really as fundamentally sound in the run game. I mean, in the pass game as he is in the run game because he can shut off blocks really quickly, and that's what the Raiders need because their run defense wasn't that good this year to me at least.
Yeah, no, they were getting crushed by the run, and I agree with that. Um, he could be a really decent pick for them. I was also thinking they were gonna pick a receiver because they're short. They need someone to help. Their tight end. Forgot his name. My bad. What's his name?
Darren
Yeah, they
Waller,
need someone
Darren
to
Waller,
help.
yeah,
They need someone to help. Waller,
yeah,
but I think your pick makes more sense. They need someone on the defensive end,
yeah.
and
Well, I mean, you could go both ways because this is a loaded edge and wide receiver class.
all right. So let's move on to our
To our
number
18th pick,
18 pick.
the Dolphins. This is I haven't taken Najee Harris out of Alabama. I would have taken a lineman, but I would say if you like, I don't think Matt Breida, Jordan Howard, I don't think that they're the running back that this the running backs of the future in Miami. But if they can bring in Devonta Smith and Najee Harris with Tua, that like that little like the chemistry that they had when they was at Alabama, it could really it could be something special.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Najee Harris is like he was so fun to watch. His run, he has
Yeah,
that. I mean, he's not as big as Derrick Henry, but he has that Derrick Henry like
yeah, exactly. That I
explosive
thought,
play.
yeah.
So I think he could be really good. Uh, yeah. Let's move on to our number 19 pick.
May I add on real
Oh
quick?
yeah, go ahead, Emma.
So actually, I know about Najee Harris, and I think a new running back would be like the best addition the Dolphins could pick up right now.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
I think the Dolphins defense it's very underrated. I like the Dolphins defense. It's fun
Oh,
to
yeah,
of
watch.
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course. No,
It's
Of
it's
course,
fun to watch.
yeah.
The
heavily
secondary
underrated.
is so underrated. their front seven are underrated, and I think with Tua and all the threats they have, I think if you get Najee Harris on there, a like you said, like a Derrick Henry, like he's fast and he's got some push in him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, that type of running back
Power type of running back.
on a team like that, I think we have some playoff. Like they could probably they will make the playoffs if they get Najee Harris. I'm
Yeah. Well,
I
confident.
agree.
at our 19th pick, the Washington football team. I didn't have him taking a quarterback. I could have taken Kyle Trask, but I don't think he's really a first round talent. I have the Washington football team taking Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota. Now I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know a lot about Rashad Bateman until like last week, but from the highlights I seen, he's like
yeah.
he's a good receiver. I mean, he'll be a great addition to Terry McLaurin. And if they can, if there's a decision in free agency, they can get a quarterback like Cam Newton. Like they could even take a chance on Josh Rosen. But as you said, I'm crazy for thinking that Josh Rosen has another chance. But
Yeah, you were on what we would say the good stuff on that.
yeah, but I think Josh. I don't even know, bro. But if Cam reunites
Iman,
with Ron,
what do you think of Josh Rosen?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I got no clue who that is. I'm gonna be honest with
Oh,
you.
oh my God,
the Cardinals quarterback before
Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Before
Murray.
The
Kyler
one,
Murray.
Yeah,
yeah,
the dude with the long nose. He looks
Uh
like Squidward.
yeah. No, I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think a new quarterback would be a great pickup for the football team. And like Sebby said,
Really? So what do you think?
Rashad
Okay.
Bateman, he would
Huh?
be if you have him and what's it called and Terry on the same offense. But I don't think they'd be able to unless Rashad Bateman gets picked up like really late rounds or yeah. Like I think if you get a new quarterback for the football team and another explosive receiver, you have a great team. That's why I'm excited for this new
yeah,
season.
All right,
I'm
but
excited for the 2020-2021 season because this season looks like a bunch of teams are rebuilding and like they're like it's realistic rebuilds, not like we've had
yeah.
the last year and none of them
But
end
like
like
they're
most of
like
them
D
end up
Hop going to
happening.
the damn Cardinals.
right,
Yes,
right.
yes.
Okay, but then let me
And
ask you this. What's your opinion on Heineke as the
Heineke.
Washington's
Heineke.
quarterback?
uh Um, yeah. I'm just gonna leave that at. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Really? Oh, am I the only
I
one?
told you. I
Uh,
told you. I told you.
am I the only one that thinks Heineke could be like a really good? I said last podcast. I think Heineke, his playoff, what he did in the playoffs was great. I really admired what he did against the Bucks. He almost helped beat the Bucks, but they fell short. But I still
Yeah.
think that Heineke, in my opinion, is their guy. But okay, so I respect your views on what they should do. So let's move on to
All right.
our 20th, and I
20th
say
pick.
let's keep it at 20 so we can do more stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. With the last pick in the
Or
in the mock draft, we have the top 20 picks. We have Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC, and he's like little like. It's just obvious for me because if the Bears should go out and sign a quarterback to me because Nick Foles and Trubisky they're not the guys, but they also need some help on the line, and I think that's more important than quarterback because it's your choice. You can wait till next year and get a quarterback in the loaded draft class next year full of quarterbacks like Sam Howell, Spencer Rattler, Keaton Slavis, De'Aaron King, Malik Cunningham. And those 5 quarterbacks are so good, and you can apply them. But you can take a quarterback this year, and you can experiment with it. But Elijah Vera Tucker, that's for me, it's the most obvious pick.
yeah, well, I mean, they could have someone like J.C. Horn or
Yeah.
someone that type of player, but I agree with you. I think Elijah Vera Tucker could be a really good pick for them, and
Yeah.
I think he could be one of those guys that it gets picked earlier,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so we're moving on from our mock draft 20. We'll finish our mock draft next week,
Yeah.
and let's enter our question segment. So
Yeah, if y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat.
so you guys have got any questions for me, Amon, or Sebby? Ask any questions you guys want. For
Yeah.
now, Amon, what's your opinion on the Lions trading Matthew Stafford away for Goff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna say two words. Super Bowl contenders. That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
wait, who?
God.
The Rams, Super Bowl contenders.
Oh
You see
my!
their defense, right? That
No,
elite
wait.
defense.
Patrick,
You
I ain't gonna
see
lie though.
the
Patrick, I ain't gonna lie
receivers.
though.
He's not lying. He's not lying. They made it to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl with Goff.
Jared Goff.
They
Jared
can
Goff.
definitely. Well, it's gonna be hard though because you're gonna be playing the Chiefs, and
Well, I mean, no, wait, but the Rams beat the Chiefs though. Remember in the high scoring game they had in 2018?
right. But then the Chiefs beat the Rams.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. There's not a lot of teams with that much talent for receivers with Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and
Ben Jefferson and Josh Reynolds and all them.
No.
well, yeah, and they also have they have a good O line. They have now a very, very underrated quarterback who is ready to dominate the field. And with an elite defense like that, he's gonna get more time on the field than he ever got with the Lions in one game on the Rams. So I think
No, that's facts. That's facts.
I think Matthew Stafford is gonna run that defense, and he's gonna run that offense, and he's gonna run every defense in the league down until he's in the Super Bowl. That's what I think.
Right.
Okay.
Hold
I
up.
like the take. I like the take. I ain't gonna lie, I like
so
the take.
so them giving away Goff frees them from cap space hell, and that I don't know how much they're gonna pay Stafford, but that possibly opens up for like or signing someone like A-Rob, getting another good
Yeah.
receiver in their offense. So
They just like freed up Jared Goff's contract. But
I agree with you. I think with Stafford they can make the Super Bowl. I don't think they're necessarily going to win it, but I think they're definitely going to come closer than a 6-13 game or 6-10 game with the Patriots. Now, I also want to make this question. So, what do you think it's wise? We all know Tom Brady's a bajillionaire.
yeah, we love Tom.
Playoff
Tom.
Tom is just a different breed. But what if Tom says, "Put me on a veteran contract, pay me $1, so you can use my money to sign better players, to possibly take 2 rings in a row, or get another shot at the Super Bowl." What do you think about that, both of you?
Yeah, I think. I mean, if Tom, yeah, I would do that. I mean, if I was Tom, I would do that because obviously, who doesn't want to ring a ring? But they could, but if they lose, or they could bring back Chris Godwin because Chris Godwin, he's up for an extension this year. I think he's gonna sign back, but they can get it. They can get like I don't like a running back. They can get a running back in free agency like Aaron Jones with the Bucs offense would be so cold, but Ronald Jones is cold too. So.
And they also have
Leonard Fournette.
and they have Shady
I was gonna
McCoy.
say, I have to disagree with you, Sebby, on the running back because they already have super underrated running back Leonard Fournette, very underrated. He's been underrated ever since he joined the league, and then he played for the for the Jaguars.
Wait, but they made the AFC Championship though. I had Leonard Fournette as the best running back in the league in 2018.
Oh,
I don't know.
I did too.
I feel like the Jaguars never utilized Leonard Fournette for real. I feel like I saw less play of him the farther they got. But I think if Tom Brady does do that, I don't know if he will or not. I don't know if he's selfish. I don't know the dude personally. But if he does do that, that would be really wise of him because he's how many rings now? How many rings?
Bro, if he wins 9 rings, bro, he's the best player in all sports.
Yes. If he
come on, man, you can't. Who
else would it be?
I always forget his name. He had 11 rings in the NBA.
Bill Russell, but
Bill Russell,
there was like 11 teams in the NBA.
Right.
At the time.
Right. Okay. Moving on from that, we got a question.
We have a question
from Ball Finesser. what do you think about them Bears if they had Deshaun Watson?
Oh, if the Bears had Deshaun Watson. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. 'Cause their
NFC
defense,
Championship contenders.
their defense is great, but it's not.
No,
It's not as elite as it used to be, but like their offense just needs some work, man. They need some new receivers.
Wait. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because Allen Robinson, he's not gonna sign back. But if he does sign back,
no. If they sign Deshaun, he's staying. Of course, he's staying.
Yeah, of
think
course.
About it. He wants to get away from Trubisky nightmare. And think about this: the Bears, the problem, the past years has been Trubisky.
Yeah, if they had a quarterback in 2018, they would have won the Super Bowl. I live by that.
They had David Montgomery, who proved himself this year, who's also cold, and now they're gonna have someone like Deshaun Watson.
Dude,
and especially now they would be taking advantage of the Aaron Rodgers and their cap space and like their drama. They would be taking advantage during that time. Having Deshaun, I mean, Super Bowl contenders, Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah. Hey,
hear me out. If Allen Robinson resigns, right?
Right.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. Like Darnell Mooney and Anthony Miller, I don't know about them. Like I just don't think I don't know all that, man.
I mean, but Darnell Mooney is route running. He cooked Jalen Ramsey.
Right, he did.
Yeah, yes, but I'm talking like you put that in an offense with Deshaun Watson, and just imagine it in your head. Because Mitchell Trubisky, like that's a whole different. Like I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but that's a whole different system. Deshaun Watson is gonna run a different system than Mitchell ever did.
Of course. Yeah.
And I don't think those receivers are gonna. Maybe we could pray that the receivers like adapt to it quick and they get like they adapt. They upgrade their play style. They change it to how Deshaun can throw and where Deshaun throws, and because it's different.
Right.
It's different. Every
quarterback
is different.
They're gonna have to get used to catching the balls instead of being overthrown every time.
Yes, exactly.
So
No. That's real what I'm saying. I mean, I bet you like half of those receivers before they get on the field, like they know they're not gonna make any catches because the ball's 30 feet away from them.
Oh God, bro! Like bro, just imagine if the Bears would have took Patrick Mahomes.
Bro, the Bears took Trubisky over Mahomes and Deshaun.
And I don't know what you saw, bro. Like, even in college, bro.
Do you know what's the most stupid thing? So, they had, I think, the number 4 pick, and the Niners had the number 3 pick. There was no way in hell, 0% chance the Niners weren't going to take Trubisky. And the Bears
took, like, what, Solomon Thomas or something?
No, the Bears moved up one spot to the... To get Trubisky when the Niners weren't even thinking, didn't even know Trubisky existed.
Yes,
and they moved up to draft Trubisky. Whoever made that decision, dude, I hope he got kicked to the curb.
Boom.
Yeah.
A boom. Wait, no, Trubisky got drafted 2nd overall. Oh my God, that's terrible. What
do you think about the Trubisky scandal?
I mean, to be fair, before Patrick Mahomes
oh my God,
actually played for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes played for the Chiefs, nobody really knew his potential. I mean, he was just another he excelled at being a quarterback in college. But I mean, you see a lot of those people that excel at being a quarterback in college that come to the NFL and they get
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
Yes. So I mean, like, or Dwayne Haskins. You see what happened with him?
No, wait. Hey, in Pittsburgh, I think he has a chance, though. Hey, for real, though. In Pittsburgh, I think he has a chance to be a good quarterback.
Mike Tomlin, I think he's number 3 coach. No, well, not necessarily top 5. I'll just put him top 5.
Yeah.
He could do something with Dwayne Haskins. I mean, the thing with Dwayne Haskins, someone gotta stop telling him to visit the clubs. Put down the beers for a little bit.
Yeah, we got another question by Ball Finesser. He said, "How would Deshaun?" I'm guessing he said, "How would Deshaun do with the Panthers?" A lot of Brandon's Super Bowl contenders for me.
I'm gonna say, I don't think Super Bowl contenders yet.
Super Bowl contenders, no.
Playoffs, sure. Playoffs,
nah, bro, I'm going Super Bowl.
No. Okay, hold on. Playoffs for sure because they don't have what they need. Like if they get Deshaun, there'll be
Yeah,
one more like puzzle or one more piece to the puzzle, but
yeah.
they still need more players. I
I
think
mean,
I
probably
mean
lying.
they they have good cap space. I'm saying just with Deshaun, they're
Mhm.
not gonna win. They're not gonna make it to the Super Bowl. But if they make more moves
Ooh.
and get more pieces and more important stuff, they
Let's tell
can.
how much cap space they have this year.
And
Uh,
and plus the Panthers have they're in a very competitive division. Like most of the
All
teams
right,
in the
bro.
division is
Hey,
in the
man.
playoffs.
Listen, bro. All right, well, listen,
Shut
bro.
up,
To
shut
be
up.
honest, bro,
Let's not talk
bro,
about that.
you.
Let's not talk about that.
How are
Okay,
y'all
let's talk
negative?
about the
Who?
Buccaneers. Let's talk about the Buccaneers with Tom Brady running that
All
offense.
right,
Let's
all
talk
right, all
about
right,
that.
all right.
You're saying that man who's literally in the Super Bowl right now, you're saying he wouldn't literally pick piece by piece the Panthers defense out and then win like a 79 to like 2 win, huh? You think
No,
he would do
no,
that?
no, 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 no. All right, no, no, bro. Listen. No, but they can hang with him, bro. Like, all right, bro. Jeremy Chin, he's cold. Derek
he
Thomas,
is.
oh, what's his name? That was his name. Derek Brown. Derek Brown. He had a decent rookie year. Brian Burns, bro. Brian Burns is so cold, bro. And then, bro, like, look at the rest, bro. Like, let's like, hold on. The corner, I forgot his name. The one with the dreads. Dante Jackson. Yeah, Dante Jackson. He's underrated, bro. Like, bro, the Panthers defense isn't good, but it's not bad.
No,
Oh,
it's not. It's not. No, it is good. It's just it isn't great.
yeah, it isn't great.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Panthers defense is not bad
Right, that's
or
what I'm.
it is
I agree. Well, not as I agree with Amon, but not what he's saying. I think they definitely do need more defensive pieces. I mean, they need someone like they used to have, like a Luke Kuechly type of player. You know,
Yeah.
like someone that
Well,
is a
Shaq
great
Thompson.
right, but
someone who's a leader on the
he's
defense.
not. Yeah, exactly. He's not as a leader as Luke Kuechly was.
Well, if this free agency, keep talking. I'm gonna look for.
Right, but what I'm saying is that's what I said. With Deshaun is not enough. You definitely need more players. But
Yeah.
the Panthers, for sure, in my opinion, uh, playoff contenders with not
I'll tell you
contenders.
what.
They'll make the playoffs.
I'll tell you what. Put Deshaun Watson on the Panthers on a 3-year contract, and on his last year, he might be a Super Bowl contender. On
I
his
would say
last year.
second.
Yeah.
I would say second.
No,
Because
it just
put
depends.
that Panthers defense, okay, it's not complete dog water, right? But
Yeah.
say you put what's his name? You put Chris Godwin and why did I forget the other receiver's name?
No. He plays for the
No,
Bucks, Amon.
yes, I can't remember his name.
Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson,
No,
DJ Moore.
kid,
Are we
no,
talking
no.
about Are we
No,
talking
Mike
about
Evans,
the Bucks?
Mike Evans.
Oh, we're talking
I'm
about the
saying
Bucks.
put
Huh?
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Leonard Fournette and those like great and Rob Gronkowski. Those basically like they're greats now. Like Rob
Listen,
Gronkowski's Rob
I
Gronkowski's
think
been a goat. You put
Rob is not.
Chris
He's not
Godwin.
growing, bro. He's not growing up, bro. He was already in his prime.
Wait,
I
no.
think he's a goat. I think
Travis
he's a goat.
Kelsey and Rob Gronkowski are the same age.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, they're both 31, bro. I didn't
Travis
know that.
Kelsey 31.
Yeah, they're both the same age.
Damn.
And Travis
No, look,
Kelsey
but
is as good can be.
yeah, but that's all I'm saying. I mean, you put Mike Evans and Chris Godwin against that secondary, and you got yourself 40-yard bombs going down the field every play. I mean, I don't know what you expect from a defense like that to do against an offense like Brady's. So
Hold on,
On
hold
the
on.
Panthers.
I want to say something. I think we're gonna
Go
be
ahead.
joined by another guest in the
Who?
in the future. For this last like couple 10 minutes we're gonna have. You'll see who it is.
Okay.
But for now,
All right. Sorry. Hey, man, hold on. You Adam or whatever you're gonna do, Patrick. But hey, man, let me ask you a question, bro.
go for it.
Being honest, completely unbiased.
Uh-huh.
How do you think your team is gonna do next season? The Saints. The
I
Saints.
think another.
The Saints.
I think another 10-6, 10-6, or
What?
I think a 10-6 season.
no, Iman,
Because
you realize your
even
team
if
is in
Jameis
cap
Winston
space
is
hell, right?
not
Like,
against
Negative
Jameis Winston.
91.
Look, listen to me. I think
Sorry, bro.
that
Sorry, bro.
Taysom Hill can run that offense. For real,
Oh my god.
I think he can. He can manage. For
Bro,
real,
you
he
just
can.
said Taysom Hill, bro.
He can manage.
wait. No, hold up. Okay, so we all know Winston is in he's becoming a free agent this year, and although the Saints are saying they're not sure Drew Brees is gonna move on, we obviously know he is. He already signed a contract with whatever um sports channel. What do you?
Yeah.
I think they have a better choice of keeping Winston.
Yes, but I mean, Sean Payton or like it came out a while ago that Sean Payton was gonna start Taysom Hill as his QB when Drew Brees leaves. So
All right, bro.
I think
If I'm
because Taysom Hill, he can. We have a very like quick paced offense with Alvin Kamara in the backfield and Emmanuel Sanders and Michael Thomas on. Well, Michael Thomas is right now questionable, but Emmanuel Sanders and Michael Thomas on the starting like receivers. Michael Thomas is a deep threat, and Emmanuel Sanders is quick on his feet. So I think Taysom Hill, Alvin
Right.
Kamara, Michael
No,
Thomas, and
I
Emmanuel
agree
Sanders.
with everything you're saying, but there's a little problem called a cap space hell that
wait,
you
no, but
guys are
listen, but
currently
listen.
in, and
We're
I'm
down to
Wait,
Vegas.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to release a
Janoris Jenkins,
lot.
he has to leave. Janoris Jenkins has to leave. Who
No,
else?
I'm saying you're I I don't know, man. Think you guys
Kawan
are. I
Alexander,
think you
he has
guys
to
are gonna
leave.
have to get rid or trade away or get rid of a Michael Thomas, dude, or or
I
or
wouldn't do
someone
that.
or
I
some. No, I
mean,
wouldn't do it, but maybe someone on the defense like Cam Jordan, or someone on that level because you guys seriously need a load off your
see, if
back.
I'm y'all, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm the Saints, I see that Taylor Heineke's a free agent this year. I'm going after him.
Bet. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Sean Payton, bro, and Sean Payton can every almost every good coach in the NFL, good. Like a Andy Reid, like a Mike Tom, like they can make quarterbacks good. And I really do think that what's his name, Sean Payton can really turn Tyler Heineke into maybe even a top 15 quarterback.
Well, here's
And
our thing.
then
Heineke's
there's
We
always
staying.
can't
Josh Rosen, but
we
you know,
can't we can the most we can afford to lose on our defense is a D lineman because we have a very good front seven. We
yeah.
have great D line, great backups for our D line. But releasing someone like Cameron Jordan, who's a key person on that defense,
No, I'm
could
not
mess
saying.
up the rhythm of everyone else.
No, I'm
That
not saying. I'm
yeah.
not saying you're going to. I'm saying you need to release someone like him because
See, no, what I would
you
do,
guys are
I
in
would
cap
release
space.
Cam Jordan. Yeah, if I'm releasing Cam Jordan, I'm going after Leonard Williams, bro. Like, even though I'm a Giants fan, I would love for
No,
him to
you
resign. But
can't.
Leonard Williams,
Like Sebby, you can't do that because you're still in cap space hell. Releasing him doesn't
I
release
mean,
all the load.
yeah, but like Cam isn't gonna he's not the only one with like getting out of here, bro.
Here's a question for you. How much do you think Cam is going to relieve us?
What's his contract?
Let me check. I don't know if I got
I'll search it
updated
up.
or
I'll
not.
search it up.
I'm not sure.
I'll search
Let
it
me
up.
check real quick.
I'll search it up. I got you. But he, okay, let's say he is, he has 55 million.
But do you think it's really worth releasing a star player like him for 55 million when we can let go of?
No, I'm not saying though.
He's
I'm gonna say it again. I'm
33.
gonna say it
He's
again. I'm gonna say it again.
No, I
It's not
understand you saying
worth
it's just a
it. It's
suggestion.
not worth it. But you definitely have to, because, um, you just have to. You just have to release someone. I'm not saying it's
Who's
worth it
up for
because
a
of course it isn't
contract
worth it.
extension right now, man? I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna go to the Saints, right?
Right.
New Orleans.
Oh no! Everybody wait!
Oh
Oh,
my
there
God!
Mr. Johnson's here.
So that's a
Yay,
surprise guest.
Look,
Mr.
see,
Johnson, Mr.
when
Johnson.
when y'all was talking about the Panthers, y'all didn't talk about all their weapons.
All right,
What
hold
you
on.
mean?
Remember,
No, what you
still,
mean? What you
Hold
mean?
on. Before you move on, introduce yourself, Xavier.
you said what?
Introduce yourself.
Oh, my name, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah,
San Antonio. You know how it is. But look. So y'all didn't name all their weapons.
What you
I
mean?
only heard Christian McCaffrey.
No, you
Nah,
know.
no.
Look. Only heard Patrick Chan, Dante Jackson. Don't forget about the receiving core.
Yeah.
Roby
We brought him up
Anderson,
though. He cold.
DJ Moore.
They cold.
Come on, man. That's a Super Bowl contender team.
Yes, bro. Thank you, bro. That's what I said.
And the Bears. I say the Bears win the Super Bowl.
Hell no.
Darnell Mooney and Allen Robinson are so underrated, and they never got to show who they really could be because of their quarterback.
Okay, hold
Wait,
on.
bro.
Xavier, that's what I'm saying.
They
Xavier, I'm
get
saying.
Deshaun Watson. They're gonna shine.
But that's what I'm saying, Xavier. They're gonna actually have to adapt to actually get the ball thrown their way. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Not 30 feet to the right.
Hey, man, you think these people are bums? They're not bums. They're NFL top tier receivers. They're gonna adjust. They want to win a Super Bowl.
Okay, I would not say top 10. All right, they are.
What?
I don't know about top 10. I don't know. I would not say top 10.
Let the audience know Xavier's a Panthers fan.
No, he's a Cam.
Okay, he's a Cam fan, but you know you have a little bias for the Panthers. Go on now.
Nah. It's just that's a Super Bowl contender.
Nah, bro. If I'm the Bears, I'm letting Allen Robinson walk and I'm signing Kenny Galladay. Because Allen Robinson is what? 18 mil? And the Bears got. Hold on.
But look. Because the thing, Roby Anderson and DJ Moore is going to hit 1,000 yards each.
Each?
With Deshaun.
Yes.
With Deshaun.
No.
Okay,
no,
okay.
They did that this year with Teddy Bridgewater.
What?
Wait, really?
They did?
They did?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. No, they didn't. Curtis, you said Curtis Samuel who? I mean,
No,
Robbie
I
Anderson
said
who?
DJ Moore.
All right.
Moore.
All right, hold on.
Robbie
DJ
Anderson.
Moore and Robbie Anderson. Let me see.
If I'm not mistaken, they
DJ had
Right. Okay, but what would you think their numbers would be with Deshaun?
Oh, he did.
They're going to 10-6. They're winning their division and going to the Super Bowl.
They did though. He did. He had 1K yards, and so did Robbie.
Amon,
Teddy.
Amon, what do you think about that?
It's like now I'm looking at it, I might have to agree with Xavier. I might have to agree with you. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like the NFL this upcoming season looks to be a super competitive nature. Everybody's competing for like.
All right. And there's so many.
Like I feel like there's so much more talent coming out.
Right.
Like right now.
Right.
Do anybody know the third team that Deshaun Watson picked? It was the Bears.
The Jets. The Jets.
And the Dolphins.
So look, think about this. No, it was no Dolphins, just Jets. The Jets signed him, right? So they used that number 2 pick. They used that number 2 pick to get a big weapon.
Nah, but they if they trade for Deshaun, they're not gonna
have that pick. Yeah, they're not gonna have the Texans are gonna have that pick.
The Panthers don't got no top pick to get them. Really?
Yeah, they do. They got the 8th pick.
The 8th pick? Oh. Well,
you'll give them your 2021 pick or your 2022 pick, and you'll give them Teddy B for Deshaun.
But Xavier, if I'm being honest, bro, with the 8th pick, I'm taking Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, yes.
If I'm the Panthers, Trey Lance so cool.
So Patrick and Amon, how do y'all feel about Zach Wilson?
Overrated.
Yeah. I don't think he's overrated, but he's definitely maybe
he's not QB2. He's not QB2. He's QB4.
Yeah, number four.
He's
Trevor Lawrence.
He's put way up there for no reason. He hasn't proven anything.
Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and
thank you, because I was watching all these mock drafts, and they just kept saying how Trey Lance, that's a great quarterback.
Right,
that's a great quarterback.
Yeah, so it's Trevor Lawrence. For me, it's Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Trey before him. But
that's to me. Then how do y'all feel about they having Devontae Smith for?
Wait, who?
A lot of people got him going 18.
Oh
19.
no! Wait,
Oh,
what?
he not
Devontae
falling.
Smith?
He's not gonna fall.
He's
not
not.
falling.
He's not gonna. He's gonna. We
A lot of,
said we put him at the number 3 pick.
yeah,
Because of
a
his
lot of people
Heisman.
got him falling that far because he's a receiver, which I don't get.
There's
Yeah,
so
but
many
you got to
people
think
that
about
need...
it. There's so many teams in the league right now that I'm sorry, Patrick, keep going. My fault.
No, keep on. No, I'll hear it.
All right. There's so many teams in the league right now that need threats on their receivers because
Right,
they're
that's
not.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I feel that way too, because they have some people just I don't know about just going up so high. But this gonna be a good draft because a lot of people who
Plenty.
we know that a
I'll
lot
pray.
of people.
I'll pray my Giants get Jalen Waddle.
So
There you go.
who do y'all want y'all team to draft?
Jalen Waddle.
Like what y'all
100%.
pick?
Patrick
100%.
Surtain.
100%. 100%.
You got who?
I got Patrick Surtain. I want him. I love him. I think, and I actually think it's possible that we can get him if the Broncos
Nah, it
don't
is.
pick him before.
It is. Caleb Farley, I already said, I think they think Caleb Farley's a better prospect.
All right, wait, Amon, who do you want the Saints to get? Wait, what?
Honestly, I don't think we're gonna make it anywhere within the next maybe 1 to 2 years unless we can rebuild the team without Drew. It's gonna take a while. So
Negative
Drew was
90.
in the big piece.
Negative
Hey,
90.
Hey, Ma.
yeah, negative
Drew
90.
was
That's
in the
so
big
much.
piece. Tyson Hill held the team up when he got injured. You don't think Tyson Hill will do it? I think Tyson will do it. I think he's a top 10 quarterback if he starts.
What?
Yes. No, Xavier, I think he can hold the team together. Yes, you're right. But I mean, like I said,
But
NFL
Xavier,
receivers,
they're in cap
they're gonna have
space
to
hell,
adapt.
so they're gonna have to. Not only that, they're gonna have to
Their
lose their
team,
players.
but
They're
look, yeah, they're gonna release some, but they don't have to do much. They can keep Michael Thomas because their
Yeah.
team is good.
Right.
Their team is good. Their team is already good.
Yeah.
It just, I think the problem was with them is Drew Brees. They didn't want to.
Right,
I think Drew Brees.
Their unquestioned loyalty for Drew Brees is what.
Yeah,
because okay, let's be honest. They would have beat the Buccaneers with Winston as QB.
Yeah.
No, they would have beat him with Tyson Hill. They would have beat him with Tyson Hill.
Oh.
Okay. They would have beaten him with any quarterback that can throw over 20 yards.
Wait,
That
but
can-
he don't have
yes,
that good of
okay.
an arm though. Taysom don't have that good of an arm though.
It doesn't matter. It's like, because you see
Better
how he
than
runs
20
the
yards.
offense, right?
Better than 5-yard
You see,
checkdowns.
he runs. I'm gonna be honest. Taysom Hill
But
doesn't
look,
even
but look,
throw the
this
ball.
could be the offense. They could be doing the same thing with Drew Brees, with Tyson Hill, because they will probably just start James Winston.
Right.
They'll probably Drew Brees will probably not even retire this year and stay on the bench for a year with James Winston. Then he'll probably retire. But I say they're gonna start James Winston and have the same offense with Tyson Hill at receiver and stuff. They just gonna do it with James Winston.
Right.
Yeah, but
Okay, wait. Xavier, I want to ask you a question. What do you think Cam is gonna do, and what do you think he has to do to make it somewhere else? Because I don't think the Patriots are gonna re-sign him. Xavier, you there? Oh, Chris. Xavier.
Technical difficulty. My bad. My fault.
Oh, all right.
But can you repeat that?
So what do you think Cam is gonna do, and what do you think he has to do to move on with his career? Because I don't think the Patriots are gonna re-sign him.
He don't want to be on the Patriots. He wasn't there to stay on the Patriots.
Right.
He didn't even move his family out to New England.
Right. So
I say this is what I think. They're gonna trade Mitch Trubisky for a top tier receiver. And they're gonna sign Cam Newton after free agency. That's what I think they're gonna do. Cause that would be great.
Bears?
Because Cam Newton showed that he still got it, but he had no weapons. Julian Edelman was dropping bubbles. Like that Patriots team was just dukes.
I think Julian Edelman is not. I think he's a really good receiver under Tom Brady. Other than that, he's unfunctional.
Yeah.
As much as
So
I
I feel like Cam Newton showed that he still got it with that team. I feel like if he goes to the Bears, and I feel like they're at least a second round playoff team.
Wow. Okay, what do you think if Cam would go to the Cowboys?
Cam, I say the behind that.
Bro, he
Yeah,
was so cold, bro.
okay, not behind Dak. I don't think we're gonna re-sign Dak unless we put him on another what's it called, franchise
Franchise tag.
tag. But if we don't, do you think Cam could be a good fit for the Cowboys?
Yes, he'll be a great fit.
CD, bro, his weapons would be crazy. And the O
You know
line.
why he'll be a great fit? Because it's gonna be they're already a pound mouth. They're already a pound offense.
Right.
Now imagine you having a quarterback that could pound too. Just will go out there and get hit and don't care and have to just you should pound the football. You should put Zeke in the backfield and then with the
right, and
you put Zeke in the backfield and run a whole bunch of QB powers.
Right.
Then you still got a Marty Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and he got Zeke. That would be a crazy offense.
Right, because it would also give us more plays because Dak didn't run as much. But with Cam, you're like, okay, so is Zeke gonna run it or is he gonna run it? They're gonna be on the edge a little bit, right? We could create like great plays. I think Cam.
I feel like.
Can I add something on?
Yeah.
The read option with him and Tony Pollard would be great.
All right,
Not
what do you
with
think?
Zeke. I think with Tony
Tony is
Pollard,
the running back one. He for me anywhere else besides the Cowboys, he's running back one. He's better than Zeke.
No, they gotta give Zeke one more year.
Yeah.
If Zeke have a
Plus,
mess
we
up
just
this
signed
year,
him.
yeah. So you gotta give him one more year to prove himself. If not, I feel like he's gonna get traded next year.
I think Zeke did prove himself, but then, man, that visit.
What you mean? He had
No. Before that, his rookie year, those years. But I mean, him going to Cabo, eating tacos in the Mexican beach, really screwed with him. But I think I think Cam would be a great guy in the locker room, and he would really improve everyone's mentality and like going to
I
think Cam is like their spirit
because Cam has been in the Super Bowl.
No, and because Cam has that attitude. Cam has that that captain attitude, you know, that let's go out there. Let's
he has that mentality like let's go out there, throw some dots, and win the game.
Hey, low key, let's go back to that 2015 Panthers team.
When y'all lost to the
bro, shut up. The O-line, you saw what he could do with that Buki of O-line. Like,
bro,
what you mean? Oh yeah, what you mean?
O-line was trash. Sebby, that year O-line was trash. That's why he had to run off.
Wait, hold on, wait. I forgot the ranks. I forgot the ranks. Hold on.
They went 15-1, right, that year?
Yeah, they did good, but if Cam would have had a good, they would have still went to the Super Bowl if they had a good offensive line. But he wouldn't run it that much. I don't think he would have won MVP.
No, they would have won the Super Bowl if they had a good old line because I mean, what's his name?
Yeah, they would have went to the Super Bowl and won.
No, they did go to the Super Bowl. They lost to the Broncos
because we would have won. But Cam would not been MVP because he would not run like that.
Cam would have not been sacked as what Von Miller did to him and people. If Cam had a good O-line in 2015, that's what I'm saying. With the Cowboys, he would have. If all our good O-line players are getting back from injury.
Come on.
And
hey,
so who do I think the coach gonna get as a quarterback?
Hold on. Hey, Mon, what do you say?
In my opinion, if you put Cam Newton on with a fully healthy Cowboys O-line, you have Cam Newton is gonna be better than Lamar Jackson. He's gonna be better.
Oh my God.
Cam Newton, and he's gonna lead the Cowboys to maybe
ring?
to an NFC Championship and maybe even a Super Bowl. If you put Cam Newton,
let me tell you this, right? Cam and Lamar, even though it didn't seem like it, they was in almost the same position this year. They had no receiver help. They had no O-line help.
No. They wasn't almost. They was in the same predicament.
Yeah.
But but he wasn't in as bad of offense as Cam Newton.
Yeah, so Cam Newton had a worse. Well, the thing is that Cam Newton had Belichick.
All right. Let's be honest though. If Lamar came in, right, he would have led into the playoffs. Let's be honest.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh my God.
His fastest receiver is Damon Boyd. His second fastest receiver is N'Keal Harry. You know how slow N'Keal Harry is? You know how slow Julian Elliott. Like, man, he had no receiver core. Name Who is they running back?
I mean, yeah, but he
For
had
the
like how many
Patriots?
Who
how
is
many
they
turn
running back?
how many
No,
turnovers
so
James White and Sony Michelle.
no, Sony is gonna.
Sony Michel's
Sony's
injured.
not there. Yeah.
Rex.
Yo,
Rex
you realize
Burkhead,
if you put
the ball
Cam
dude.
Newton on last year's Ravens with Marquise
They're
or
going
not,
to the.
No.
yes they are,
It's
yes they are.
simple.
They're going,
It's
they're
simple.
making it far,
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
they're
Cam Newton's winning
simple.
MVP.
You can't
No.
call Lamar
Oh my
Jackson better.
God.
No,
Okay.
he's not winning MVP. Come on, that's too much of a reach.
That's not he's not winning MVP.
He's
Okay,
gonna be
all right,
he's gonna be the
all
star
right.
player of that team if they
Of
if
course.
they-
All right,
if they
Lamar,
would have been there.
right? Lamar.
Well, okay. What about Lamar?
His terrible O-line this year, and not even good receiver help. The only good receiver help he had was what's his name? Mark
Hollywood.
Andrews.
Hollywood
Hollywood
Brown is not. He's not bad.
He's not bad, but he's not a wide receiver one. He's like a slot, a wide receiver
Who's wide
three.
receiver one?
For their team,
But Sebby,
Yes.
it's Willie.
Okay, but let's talk about last year when he had that fire receiving
What fire,
core.
bro?
That
It wasn't a fire
receiver-
receiving core. It was a
When
fire O-line.
Marquise Brown, it's Marquise Brown, right? That's his name. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
fast
Hollywood.
receiver. When you have him, and when you have Will Snead, who is underrated.
He's not.
When you
No,
have
he's
them-
not. No,
yes,
he's not.
he is. Yes, he is.
Did you
Sebby,
see him this year?
Don't even argue with me. And Lamar could have done so much last year, and then he ended up just losing at the end. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
bro,
Let's talk about last.
y'all sleeping on my
He's not
boy
good.
Dez, bro. Come on, no, I can't.
All right, bro. Listen, this is watch.
but
Let's
look,
be
no,
honest
no,
here.
no. Let me say something real quick. Look.
Right.
So, all right, let's compare Lamar MVP's team to Cam Newton MVP.
Lamar's MVP team. Okay. We can.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Bet.
All right, let me talk. All right, they had a good defense. They had Luke Kuechly. They didn't really have nobody else.
Yeah.
Offense, receiver one was Kevin Benjamin. You guess who they running back was?
Jonathan
what's his
Stewart. Don't act like Jonathan Stewart wasn't
Yeah,
like that
Jonathan
back in the day.
Stewart. Then Kevin Benjamin only had 700 receiving yards that year. And that's our receiver one. That was receiver one.
Yeah.
All right. Then let's compare it to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson. Fucking, what you call that? Core. He got Marquise Brown, Mark Ingram, Willis Snead.
Willie Snead is not.
The defense was not.
Willie Snead is not that bad. Sebby, you are sleeping on him.
He's not
He's
that
not
good
that
though.
And
He's not
defense
that
was
good.
Wait. Hold on, wait. But I'm looking at it right now. Okay. What's his name? Kevin Benjamin wasn't even Cam's number one. It was Corey Brown and Ted Ginn. I mean, not Ted Ginn, but Corey Brown. Ted Ginn, I mean, because Ted Ginn has 739 and 10 touchdowns.
That's the most on our team, right?
Let me say. Yeah. Receiving wise, yeah.
Exactly.
What you mean?
They will drop 700 receiving yards is not good as a receiver one for his MVP season.
Let me check the defense. Their defense.
No. Go to Hollywood Brown.
20.
Stats.
All right.
His MVP year.
2019.
I still think that
Oh my, you guys something about that.
Lamar's not.
Oh my god.
He's not all that.
Listen, let me tell you, bro. Lamar is not a top 3
No,
QB.
let's say we say how many yards he got.
Oh.
This year?
No. Lamar Jackson MVP season.
My god. Hold on.
By the way, I want to say Dak had more throwing yards than Lamar for like 8 weeks after he got injured. By the way,
I mean,
And Tom Brady had more rushing touchdowns, by the way.
what?
yeah, he did. Lamar didn't
He
have.
did.
Tom Brady had like what? 4?
I think 3 or 4. Yeah.
The one thing
Yeah.
I'll say about Lamar, bro.
Overrated.
He cares too much about people. He cares too much. He
Like
cares
why
too much.
why is he a QB and why isn't he a running back? Why isn't he a
Yeah,
running back?
he-
He's
Oh
a
my
great ass running back.
god.
He should not be a QB.
No,
I'm
a
sorry.
fire receiver.
Right.
It'd be
All right,
a
y'all
cold
are underrating
receiver
Lamar.
too.
Y'all are underrating Lamar.
I'm sorry, but top
Not
3 QBs
underrating.
of the
Not
20
underrating.
2019,
Overrating Lamar.
2020 season.
He-
2019-2020 season.
Lamar's, or no, you're right, underrating. But Lamar's like, he could definitely be a fit as a receiver. He's not, because he can't. He's not built as a running back because he'll get injured in the first play he runs. But
Yeah,
in
you're
the-
right. He's little.
but As a quarterback, he's
Lamar
not
Jackson
it.
will not get injured.
He can
Lamar Jackson
he
will
has
not
a
get injured.
good he can throw far, but he's not an accurate thrower, man. He for every 10 throws, for every 10 times he throws the ball, he'll throw 2 good balls. The rest are overthrow, underthrow, picks. I'm just sorry. Like if you see Lamar's low lights, you'll see how much of a bad passer he is.
Listen to me, Sebby. Listen to me. Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry, but Lamar Jackson is just not a top 3 quarterback this season.
Top
Or this
10?
past season.
What?
Not top 3. I said the top 3 QBs of the 2019-2020 season. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That was the last season, right? Yes, upcoming
No,
one's
2020, 2021.
No, that's the upcoming season.
No, we're in the season.
You're right. All right. The top 3 QBs of the 2020-2021 season
Yes, Patrick
was number
Mahomes,
1 Patrick
Lamar.
Mahomes, number 2
Russ.
Aaron Rodgers. What?
Russ.
Number 2
I mean, not
Aaron
Russ.
Rodgers,
Dang,
number 3.
no,
Number
Rodgers.
3 Russ.
No, Rodgers was 1 in my opinion.
Rodgers is winning MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I know, but this is what I'm saying. Look, I said Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is the coldest QB in the league right now. Aaron Rodgers too, because Aaron Rodgers can make it work with anything he gets. And then number 3 is Russ, because Russ is very underrated and he has a trash line, and he still somehow makes it work.
Tom Brady, Russ.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's top 10. He's not top 5 either.
He's not
Top
better
3.
than Dak Prescott.
Deshaun isn't better than. Oh my gosh, he's there. All right, bro.
Well, I'm sorry. Dak would have won MVP. I said Dak
Yes,
would have won MVP this
yes.
season if he wouldn't have got injured.
Yes, he would have. Yes, he would have.
Simple.
Dude, like the week before he got injured, man had like 400 throwing yards on everyone else below him. Now that's a bad thing because we had to throw the ball in every play because we were losing by 20, but he would still been MVP.
Let me ask you something.
Right?
Yes, Master Sergeant.
If Lamar was on Kyler's team, someone getting robbed. If Lamar was on Kyler's team, what would happen?
Nothing.
If Lamar was on Kyler's team,
What
then
are
they
the
would've
Cardinals?
lost-
What are the
they would've lost
Cardinals?
earlier.
Wait, what are the Cardinals? What are the Cardinals? What's the record?
Like 7-9? I mean, no. Let me see.
8-9.
8-9. Yeah.
8-9?
8-9 or 8-8.
It's
8-8.
Yeah, 8-8.
They would have gone.
Their defense is terrible.
They would have gone 6-8, or I mean 6-8, 6-9, 6-10.
What?
Dude, what? One of the games they won was because he threw a dart to D-Hop in the end zone to Hail Mary and won the game. Lamar is never throwing that ball.
He's throwing to Marquise Brown.
He's not throwing that ball.
Not that ball. No, he's not gonna. Lamar. I don't know why you like writing Lamar so much, Sebby. I really don't like he's not all that. Like, come on, man. Just Lamar is not making any team better than
Marquise Brown is his wide receiver 1.
Marquise Brown is not making that catch.
I'm not talking about the catch anymore. I'm talking Marquise Brown is his wide receiver 1.
Yes, he is, and I said it.
What is okay? If you put Kyler Murray in that team, what is he gonna do?
In the Ravens?
Yeah.
What was they made it to they
They
would
8-8.
yeah. No, wait.
You said they're going 8-8.
What was the Ravens record? What was the Ravens record? 10-6
with a trash O line.
They would have gone 11-5. Whatever. One more game. They would have still lost in the same playoff game and same because Kyler didn't have DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm sorry, Marquise Brown is not doing all that.
But so we ain't gonna talk about that defense, how they carried this year.
Who's the Ravens?
The Ravens.
We're not gonna act like Lamar had to put the team on his back.
No, the defense had to pay the team on the back because offense was getting end zone.
Right.
Hold on.
No, that's I agree because If you've seen all the games, the Ravens have like the early lead, and then the defense just kept it like that.
I mean, yeah,
In
with
every
any team
game,
with a good defense, I mean,
I think almost every game, the Ravens were behind 2 scores. Lamar didn't bring them back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Lamar didn't
simple.
bring them back because Lamar is easy to figure out. Okay, let's see. You like to run. We'll put 2 spies on you, and then you put the safety all the way back and just cover Hollywood Brown. Lamar is either gonna throw a pick, overthrow it, or try to run and lose yards.
Hollywood isn't a good route
They
runner.
caught up to Lamar. The defense is caught up to Lamar. They know what Lamar wants to do and what he does.
Lamar doesn't even want to run the ball. He said it himself. He wants to pass it.
Oh,
he
yeah?
can't because his O-line is dog.
He can't pass it because he's trash at passing.
His O-line is trash.
Name
You can't
okay,
pass
okay,
it
okay.
because
Name
it's not the
name quarterbacks.
offense.
Name starting quarterbacks. Lamar is better throwing at.
Right now,
Yes, right now.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
Cap.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Joe Burrow
All right,
would-
no. Let's look at Joe Burrow's longest pass this season because Joe Burrow has a weak arm.
Oh my god, yeah, he has a weak arm, but you know what? He can throw accurate passes.
You want to know what team
What
I
are you
see
talking
Joe
about?
Burrow being successful
Joe
on?
Burrow is a pass
What?
first quarterback. Joe Burrow don't run the ball. All he do is sit in the pocket and throw.
Look, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying Joe Burrow goes to the Panthers, and then
Oh my
Cam
gosh.
Newton goes to.
That's not gonna.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying if Joe Burrow went to the Panthers, that's when you see his
All right, hold
most
up.
potential.
Hey, we should switch it up. This turned into a Lamar hating episode, and
You're trying to
I'm
end
not
it
hating on
because
Lamar.
we went 43
or not a
minutes into
Lamar hating,
overtime.
but just Lamar centered podcast.
Joe
Let's-
Burrow's
No, yeah,
longest
no.
pass
No,
was
that's-
41 yards. Okay,
I mean,
41.
listen, Patrick.
41.
I don't
Okay.
hate. I don't hate on Lamar. Like
I didn't
I'm
say-
just
yeah,
I'm
right.
just saying he's overrated.
Yeah,
That's all
he
I'm
is.
saying.
He is.
Okay, so many people are saying he's overrated that he's become underrated now, bro.
He's overrated. Okay.
If he wants to not
Okay,
be
no,
underrated, then he should prove himself.
wait. In three seasons with the Ravens, they're 30-7. 30 wins, 7 losses.
Mm. Wait, what?
Yes, 30 wins and 7 losses.
Y'all haven't went to an AFC Championship game.
I'm not a Ravens fan. I'm a Lamar fan.
Well, the Ravens, Lamar haven't came and go to an AFC Championship game.
All right. Hey, what? Lamar's only won 1 playoff game. Yeah, he's your MVP, right?
I mean, the narrative is. I mean, y'all can't cap about this. They switch up the narrative every time Lamar is doing.
All right, hold
He's
on.
getting a little bit of success because Lamar last year when he all right. Let's lay it all the way back to Louisville real quick. When he went to Louisville.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to catch y'all later. All right.
Oh, you're leaving?
Thank you. Yeah, it's been nice
All right.
doing.
Yeah, it's been nice to have you.
All right.
See you later.
Lamar, right? When he went to Louisville. When Lamar went to Louisville, they said he couldn't play quarterback. He won the Heisman. They said he couldn't play quarterback in the NFL when he was going to get drafted. He lasted all the way to 32. And then the next season, he won the MVP.
All right.
And then when he won the MVP, the narrative was he can't win a playoff game.
All right. And
now, when he won the playoff game, the narrative is that he can't get to the AFC Championship. Like, y'all can't cap. He's hated on a little bit too much.
yeah, I'm not okay. He's hated on, but that hate doesn't take away from the truth that he's overrated. And Amon and many other people.
Lamar, okay, I'm on PFF right now. Lamar's pocket time, the time in the pocket between the ball when the ball is snapped and when the pocket collapses is 2.4 seconds.
Right.
Okay, but I'm not gonna say put Kyler Murray in that position, but put like
you can't compare Lamar to Russ because Lamar is like 6th or 7th on quarterbacks this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Russell Wilson's O-line isn't that hot either, but I mean, you see what he does.
His O-line was hot doo-doo. He was dookie.
Lamar, you can't compare Lamar to Russell Wilson. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but people put him.
way better.
No, but that's what makes me mad. People put him over Russell.
That's what makes me mad.
Nobody puts him over Russell
People
Wilson.
put
I'm
him.
sorry.
Like people put him as a second. Last year they put him as a second quarterback. It was
'Cause he
Patrick
was.
Mahomes, then Lamar Jackson,
Because he
and
was.
then Russell Wilson.
Because he was. At the time, he was.
I don't think Lamar's ever been a top 3
Bro,
quarterback.
Oh my God.
With the
He
QB talent
broke
in the league,
a
you just can't put Lamar.
record.
You
He
can't put Lamar.
broke
All right,
a
listen to me. You
record.
can't put a running
3,000
back.
passing yards.
You
and
can't put a running
1,000
back as
rushing yards.
top 3 QBs. You can't.
Oh my God.
All right, Sebby, where do you put Lamar at right now?
7.
Who do you put him in front of?
My top 10 quarterbacks. Number 1, Mahomes. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Number 3, Deshaun Watson. Number 4, Josh Allen. Number 5, Russell Wilson. Number 6, Kyler Murray. Number 7, Lamar. Number 8.
You failed to mention Tom Brady, but so whatever.
I have Tom Brady at 8.
You have Tom Brady.
If you have
after
Tom Brady
Lamar?
at 8, then I don't know what to tell you.
Okay,
sorry,
but
bro.
that's just opinions. But I'm just saying, you're still high thinking that.
Look,
Lamar got hit 29 times in 2020. Sacked 29 times.
Right.
In 16 games.
Right.
The times he got hurried, 49 seconds. The time he had his hits, the hits on him, 25. The pressure rate, 28.3.
No, you
203
know
pressures.
You know what those sacks are mostly? Like, it's Lamar screwing around. It's him. I'm not hating on him, but he's screwing around outside the pocket. And once he runs out the pocket and sees 2 big guys going up to tackle him, then he looks to the backfield and all his receivers are locked up. And Lamar
Yes, because they can't get open.
Yeah.
If Patrick, I guarantee you, if Allen Robinson this offseason, if he goes to the Ravens are going 12-4, 13-3. One of them. And Lamar's having over 4K passing yards.
Right. Okay, well, I can't say anything about that because, I can say something. Allen Robinson's not going to the Ravens, but
Where do you think he's gonna go?
Hey Patrick, give me your top 10 QBs.
Packers. My top 10 QBs.
Yes.
Number 1, Patty Mahomes. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Number 3, Josh Allen. No. I don't know if put Josh Allen number 4 and number 3. I'll put him in right now. I'll put Josh Allen number 3. Then I'll put Deshaun number 4. I'll put currently right now I'll put Tommy at number 5. Put Russ at number 6. I'll put Kyler Murray number 7. I'll put Dak Prescott number 8. I'll put Ryan Tannehill number 9. I'll put Lamar number 10.
That's why I say Ryan Tannehill's overrated.
He's not though. Like, comeback player of the years, dude. Man.
Derrick Henry.
What? I don't know why people think Derrick Henry did all that. I know Derrick Henry's a beast, but what?
Let me give you my top 10 right now. Number 1, Patty Mahomes, obviously the GOAT, the future, the future demon. All right?
Baby goat. Uh-huh.
Aaron Rodgers number 2,
right.
Tom Brady number 3, Russell Wilson number 4, Deshaun Watson number 5, Josh Allen number 6, number 7 is Dak Prescott, number 8 is Kyler Murray, and then number 9 is Ryan Tannehill, and number 10 is Lamar Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no. Let me put my number 9 as Baker Mayfield. And number 10.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield over. Okay, no, Patrick, you even got to admit on that one, bro.
Yeah.
This is my list. These are the people who I think are going to be great within the next 4 to 5 years.
Look, you know, I love Baker because